I'm Meglavani Rajasekharan. I'm from Group 22. We are going to present about readiness of Malaysia in Industry 4.0.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Aida binti Maino. I'm from Group 22.
Hi, I'm Miss Nuraini Wadoyi from Group 22.
From here we can see that the Industry 1.0 is end of the 18th century, and the invention of mechanical production powered by water and steam is started in the first industrial revolution. And then we move on to the Industry 2.0, where the beginning of the 20th century, where the industrial was fueled by the start of mass production powered by electricity and combustion engines to power machines in the beginning of this century. And then the first assembly lines were introduced, and the use of materials, chemicals become possible, and communication was getting easier. And then we move on to the Industry 3.0, which is 1970, where the introduction of automation robotics ushered a new era where this industry is about. And then electronics and IT, such as computers, robots, and the internet, constitute the beginning of the information age. And then we move on to the Industry 4.0, 2015 until present. Here, the Industry 4.0 or digital operation comprises the digitization and integration of value chains and products and or services. IT, machines, and humans are connected with this. And then the integrated analysis of data and collaboration key value drivers. As reported in 2016 GE Global Innovation Barometer, recently a significant number of Malaysian executives are more positive about entering the fourth industrial age, together with other countries such as Australia, Canada, and Switzerland, emerged as one of the new entrants to the list. From the diagram, we can see where the fourth industrial revolution will transform businesses or services. This also will effectively change both product and services that will be offered and the process that is used to generate them, affecting almost every business phase and arenas. From the pyramid, we can see the revolution starts and towards a cashless society by 2020, where the digital payment for Malaysia is used by the Malaysians, where the change of debit and credit cards into PIN-enabled version before 1 January 2017, where we can realize from here where it is a step closer towards building Malaysia as a cashless society by 2020. So in this work also the industry-wide PIN and Pay initiative will ensure that all cards transaction in Malaysia will be based on a PIN-only beginning 2017. From the diagram here, we can see the payment cards evolution from magnetic stripe charge card 1970 towards 2020. Here we can see the cashless transaction in Malaysia is still in infancy. Malaysia's southern neighbor Singapore, where registered 61% cashless transaction in 2016, while Malaysia reported a mere age. The huge gap has led to effort by the banking and payment industry to introduce the electronic payment to the rakyat, affecting changes to the most common payment instrument. So, for example, like we can use like credits, charge, debit cards, or biggest impact. So, from the table one, payments by e-money in Malaysia, the credit cards, charge card, and debit card, and also the e-money usage in 2014, 2015, and 2016 in Malaysia. Here we can see the percentage going cashless around the world, whereby the blue color is stand for cash and then the yellow color is stand for non-cash, and we can see the differences between both cash and non-cash in North America, West Europe, East Asia Pacific developed, Latin America, Africa, and Asia Pacific emerging. This diagram here shows the countries with the highest proportion of cashless transactions, which is based on the consumer payment transactions. This transaction is categorized under four categories, which is advanced, tipping point, transitioning, and inception. Malaysia falls under the category of inception, which is Bitcoin enables individuals and businesses to make direct peer-to-peer transaction in minutes, and like other digital transactions are not limited by geographical boundaries. It is not surprisingly that the ease of use have elevated the Bitcoin transaction in China, where the Chinese Bitcoin exchanges now account about 90% of the global Bitcoin trading activity. And then it also means that Malaysia is the increasing impact of Malaysian SMEs trading with Chinese traders, the preferred option to trade in Bitcoin. This effect has been noted by Malaysia's first Bitcoin exchange, which is a BitX, which transacts in a ringgit. position with China and Malaysia's biggest trading partner, Bitcoin transaction as potential to help expand the bilateral trade between the two countries by facilitating the remittance, particularly for SMEs. This Bitcoin transaction in Malaysia is increasing with an average value of 14 million per month compared to an average of 100,000 per month in 2015. This is the source from PwC 2016. So we can see the Industry 4.0 is where the data analytics as core capability is measured using these three aspects. First is digitization and integration of vertical and horizontal value chains. Second is the digitization of product and service. Third is the digital business models and customer access.
manufactured export. High-technology export in Malaysia was recorded at 42.8% in 2015. Its highest value over the past 25 years was 59.57 in 2000, while its lowest value was 38.21 in 1991. High-technology export are products with high R&D intensity, such as aerospace, computers, pharmaceutical, scientific instrument, and electrical machinery. Is Malaysia sector ready for Industry 4.0? Now we will see in three categories. First is automatic and robotic. Automatic in increasing apply across all sectors. Automotive and electronic are the largest consumer of robot. In Asia, robot sales increased for Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Vietnam, in 2015. Second category is in additive manufacturing in 3D printing. Global market grew 29% between 2012 until 2013. Category is in Internet of Things. Connecting device embed with sensor to grow from 10 billion today to 30 billion device by 2020. Is the future workforce ready? So, robots are replacing lower skill jobs. The industry needs new types of high-skilled workers who are difficult to find. Increased need for engineers with specialized knowledge on automation and robotic programming. Increased demand for workers with STEM background. Only the third field technology would increase their total employment in 2025. Around 22% through technology would reduce number of people employed. Robotic automation replacing simple tasks. Foxconn replaced 16,000 workers with robots in one factory, but poor execution of automation can be costly. Robots today are not sufficiently flexible to account for short product development cycle and product lifespans. The Internet of Things presents a major growth opportunity for the entire sector. Demand for sensor, connectivity, and memory to increase. The Internet of Things may increase semiconductor global revenue by 3 until 4%. The last one is 3D printing, currently limited but likely to expand. 3D printing is current project to be available in market by 2018. 3D production of simple electronic part will appear first. And this is article related to Industry 4.0.